When I first began experiencing symptoms of lupus was not long after my second child was born. And I had issues with photosensitivity and fatigue. And when I had first gone to my doctor, they kind of dismissed as you have blonde hair, light skin, that you're just sensitive to the sun. You need to wear more sunscreen. And they sent me to a dermatologist that told me that I had rosacea. And they dismissed the fact that I was tired from the fact that I had two small children. And so time went on and new symptoms began to develop. My blood pressure started to get out of control. And my doctor thought that I was being stressed and it was making my blood pressure high. So they really didn't do any tests at that point to find out what was going on. A few months down the road, I went back when my blood pressure was really high and my joints were starting to swell. And at that point, they ran a battery of tests, and my kidneys were not functioning normally, and my SED rate was very high. So at that point, they referred me to a specialist. And immediately at that point, I was diagnosed with lupus and put on medications. And at that point, I was 30 years old. That was 17 years ago. And lupus was not as common of a disease as it is now. And I think a lot of doctors didn't even give that as a consideration as to that is something that could be wrong. They looked at little pieces of the puzzle and not the big factor of everything that was going on. So over the years, I have developed new autoimmune diseases in conjunction with lupus, which is very common with people that have lupus or any other autoimmune disease. I had developed urticarial vasculitis, which is a form of a vasculitis that affects the skin, and it causes hives and sometimes problems with your eyes. And I also have Sjogren's syndrome, which causes dry eyes and dry mouth. But I have developed a very good relationship with my rheumatologist and the other doctors that are part of my care team. So I feel that by doing that, you can control your symptoms and take control of your life.